if you guys are feeling, you know, down at work, if you're feeling lost and confused, you're not alone. Just try these little tips that I'm giving you, and I hope that you can take inspiration from my story and know that like this is gonna happen to you too. Like it will, I promise. I don't know, I'm really happy. Like for once I'm not crying in a video. Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Friday in my life. It's a work day as usual. I feel like that's all I film these days, but you guys like them. I love filming them, so I'm happy to keep doing them. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you are subscribed. I would love for you to stick around. My name is Zoe. I work as a tech consultant and I live in Montreal. I make videos like this, vlogs. I also do some sit-down videos, some fashion videos, all that kind of fun stuff. Love for you to stick around. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it helps the algorithm and it makes me happy and all that. It's great. So I look like I'm standing in like the darkest room ever. It's because it's like the darkest day ever outside. It's super rainy. It's not a nice day. And I'm sad because I was really excited to film, ding ding. I was sad because I was really excited to film like a fun summer Friday, but it's rainy. I keep looking outside. It's raining. So today is going to be a chatty vlog. I have a few things that I want to talk about that I think are pretty exciting. I want to give you guys some work advice from some things that I've learned over the past few weeks, some changes that I've made in my like work style. So it's gonna be fun, but first I am going out for breakfast with one of my friends, Eve. So she and I know each other since forever, and she works in the afternoons. Like her work shifts always start in the afternoons, and I did something last night to make sure that I could go this morning and not feel guilty. Here's what I did. Hey guys, so it's Thursday night and I am doing something I've never done before. I did some redecorating. Let me show you my new office. Okay, so I really want to finish Selling Sunset tonight because it's ruining my life. I'm too obsessed with it. So I moved my desk to my dining table, or I mean my coffee table, and I am going to watch Selling Sunset while I work. I have a few things that I need to finish. They're not really due anytime, but I wanted to get them done tomorrow. However, I kind of want to take the morning off and go for a coffee with my friend tomorrow. So as a replacement, I am going to work tonight. I'm very fortunate that my job allows me to do this. So it's about 9 p.m. Probably work on this for an hour or two, and my goal is really just to get it done. I feel like I'll sleep better if it's done, and it's the kind of thing, it's like moving some data around, not stuff you have to like really think or focus on, because I'm not like calculating or like writing my own, you know, scripts where I really need to be focused. So ta-da! I'm gonna do this tonight. It's not something I really want to get in the habit of doing, but just for a quick job like what I need to do, it's perfect, and we're gonna finish Selling Sunset tonight. Let's go. So that was fun. I'm glad that I am able to do that. I'm really fortunate to have a job that I can kind of batch my work like that. So despite the rain, let's head out to downtown Montreal. We're going to Olivia Cafe. It's gonna be so good. Let's go. This is my outfit. I feel like I haven't dressed up in a million years, but I'm wearing this white top. This is from Topshop. It's just cropped, obviously. And this skirt is from Editorial, actually, a boutique in Montreal from last summer. So I feel really cute. I'm gonna pair it with my Reebok sneakers. I wanted to wear little heels, but because of the rain, unfortunately I can't. But yeah, I've got, oh, my hair's fixed, eh? If this is the first time I'm showing it in a vlog. That doesn't help. My hair is fixed, so hopefully you guys can see it better later. And I just put it in a low ponytail. I think it looks really cute. Very happy to be leaving the house. All of the essentials: computer, mouse, notebook, sanitizer. The ultimate essential is for going in the metro, and my mask, obviously. So I'm gonna pack up my bag. I'm still downtown. I'm just walking to somebody's house. I'm doing a sale on Instagram of some of my clothes to raise money for a Montreal organization that supports Black youth and their academic and entrepreneurial goals. So she bought some stuff, so I'm gonna go drop it off. Cafe was so good. I'm like actually buzzing right now because I had a dirty matcha, which has an espresso shot in it, so a lot of caffeine. But yeah, the sun is out. I'm feeling really happy and good. Excited to go finish the rest of the day. Something else I wanted to mention. So like I said, I worked late last night so that I could have kind of the morning off. And someone messaged me from work asking if I could join in on a call, but obviously I'm not home right now, so I can't. Women have this thing, and it's like a studied thing, where we apologize too much. I need to like go stand somewhere where nobody can see me because I'm like fucking vlogging in public. Anyway, so it is a known thing that women apologize too much. We apologize when we shouldn't. We're always saying sorry. So he messaged me saying, can I join in on the call? And I said, oh, I actually just stepped out for lunch. Like, I'm not home right now. And I was really tempted to be like, sorry, but I don't need to be sorry. Like, I'm doing my work. I'm allowed to take a lunch break, so I don't need to say sorry. So it took some willpower, but I didn't say sorry. And I just think, like, as women, we need to stop apologizing for things that we don't need to apologize for. It's all good. You don't need to say sorry. Also, this is just funny. When we were in the cafe, they had like really trendy music playing, and all of a sudden this song comes on and it's like, "Shawty a little baddie." I'm not gonna sing it because it's too embarrassing. And I screamed. I was like, oh, the TikTok song. You know when you like hear a song from TikTok not on TikTok and you're like, what is this? Like, it was that. It was so funny. So I'm just walking up this hill now. I will catch up with you guys back at home, back to work. Home now. I'm having such a good morning. It feels so good to be able to go back out into the city, and like, I don't know, wearing a mask is not a big deal. Like, it's so nice. So obviously staying safe, but I'm so grateful to be able to go out, meet up with friends. I don't know, like, if I'm being honest, I've been feeling lately like I need to move, or like I need to change, and it's just because I've been stuck in my house so much. And I started thinking like, I don't like Montreal anymore. But now that I can go back out, I realize like I actually love this city, and it's just being stuck in my house and like I never left my neighborhood that I was getting annoyed with. So anyway, I biked home, and I literally felt like a Manhattan girl in this skirt, like biking on one of the city bikes. Like, it was fantastic. So I had a meeting at 1 with my manager, so I biked home so fast because I didn't want to be late. And I get off the bike, I check my phone to check the time, and my meeting got canceled. So I love it on Friday when my meetings get canceled. I'm like, that's not even sarcasm, it's just like, I love it. So I'm still gonna do some work. Still gonna be a work day. So I'm gonna set up, I think, in the kitchen. I'm just feeling the kitchen vibes today. So let's get set up for some work. So now for the chatty portion of this video. I'm thoroughly caffeinated still from this morning, so forgive me if I'm talking really fast or whatever, but I want to give you guys a work update. I've been making some changes and I've been feeling a lot differently about work, very positive actually, so I wanted to kind of share the good news with you guys. I always share, you know, the highs and lows, and now is a high, so I don't know, I'm really happy. Like, for once I'm not crying in a video. So I'm really happy to report that I have been feeling the most confident and the most happy and I guess reassured with work that I think I've ever felt. So I started my full-time career in September. Now it's August. I'm like, what month is it? It's August, and you know, I know that like for all young professionals, there's highs and lows, there's moments of imposter syndrome for everybody. Not just people who suffer with anxiety. Like we all have these highs and lows, and I think it's really normal, and it is a period of adjustment. And then maybe when you get a promotion, you know, you get settled in your role, and then you get a promotion, and maybe you experience these things all over again. And I think, you know, it's not fun, but I guess it's just part of life, and I'm just working on like leaning into accepting those highs and lows. However, I have made some changes that have really helped me, and I know, you know, you guys who watch my videos, you say that you can relate to me in certain aspects with like the feelings of imposter syndrome and stuff. So I want to give you guys some concrete tips that I did that have really helped, and hopefully you guys can apply them and they can help you as well. So a few vlogs ago, I mentioned that I was on a call and I got called out for not taking notes. And I don't know what happened, but I really think that was like my wake-up call. Like something changed in that moment, and I really, like, once I did it and I got the good job from my manager, like I was a new person. I think all I needed was that good job or something, and it really just made me feel like more connected to work, more connected with the project, and it made me feel more involved. So throughout the pandemic, I'd been feeling disconnected from work because I started a new job and I had only spent 4 days in the office before, you know, the pandemic hit. And then there were some layoffs at my company, and I was really worried about getting cut. I didn't see how I was adding value, and it made me really nervous. I was constantly anxious about potentially losing my job. You know, just a lot of uncertainty that COVID is bringing to all of us. So in that moment, something just shifted, and then on Monday and onwards, like we started having these actually daily calls with our clients, and just having to take notes really gave me this feeling of purpose. And then every time I would send over my notes, I would get that thank you, and it was so reassuring, and it just motivated me to keep going, and it really boosted my confidence. The boost in confidence led me to being more proactive. So what I started doing was and this comes with like being more experienced too, right? Like I'm getting more experienced in the system, I'm getting more confident and like better with my actual tasks as well. But I would see emails coming in from the client, and I would recognize certain things, and I was like, hey, I can do that. So rather than wait for my manager to assign it to me, I would email her and be like, hey, I see so-and-so asked you to do this, would you like me to do it? And that feeling of proactiveness is, one, it makes you look really good, but it also makes you feel really good because you feel like you're adding value. And if you're someone who's, you know, like a go-getter, and you know, you want to achieve, you want to do well, and I know you guys who watch my videos, you are people like that, it feels good to just be proactive and to be, you know, productive, and to really feel like you're doing something and you're contributing to something. Like, you know, I'm used to like still being in school, and you study and then you get a good grade, and that feels great and that's rewarding. But at work, you don't have that. So you need to find other ways to mimic that feeling, to know that you're moving forward and to know that you're doing something. And so being proactive has just really been good. And what that means is when an email comes in, read it, look at it, and try and pull something out of that email. Is there something I can do? Is there a task I can take off of my manager's hands without her having to ask me, right? Managers are super busy, and sometimes they might think it's just easier to do it themselves than to like assign you something. So if you can jump over that hurdle and just ask for it, you know, say, hey, I can do this, then that's awesome. And if you need help, that's okay. Just say, hey, I can handle this. This is something that I did. Sorry, I'm talking really fast. This is something I did this past week. I was like, hey, I can do this. If I need help, I'll let you know. So you don't feel like you need to be a super expert to be able to do something. You know, you can say, I'm gonna give it a try. I'll let you know if I need help. And that's still, you know, them helping you a little bit is still better than them doing all of it. So you're still, you know, taking something out of their hands. Basically, the takeaway here is offer before you are asked. Your manager will love you for it, and I promise you the self-confidence that you will feel from being proactive like that will really, really help you out. The next thing, so I've spoken before about opportunities that I've gotten like from YouTube, things for like personal consulting that I didn't expect to come, or little projects, and I was always like, wow, just say yes and you never know what's gonna happen. But it was always related to like my side hustle, not my main hustle. But I got something like that this week from my main hustle, and it felt so good. So I really feel like me being proactive, kind of like, I feel like I woke up. I feel like I was kind of in a slumber, and let's blame it on COVID. And I feel like my manager saw me wake up, and now she's rewarding me for it. So she had a one-on-one, it wasn't necessarily a sales call, it was like a one-on-one consulting call with a potential client. And it's a module that I'm not actually familiar with. It was a part of Success Factors that I've never touched before. But she said, hey, why don't you join on this call? And I didn't really know what it was, but I was like, yeah, sure. So my manager was like, are you free this afternoon? I was like, yeah. She's like, why don't you join in on this call? I listened in. I didn't know 100% what they were talking about. And then after, she messaged me and she was like, oh, like, does that sound interesting to you? I said, yes. And she goes, okay, you know, you can do this training. It'll take you like 2 weeks and you'll get a new certification. And that just felt really good, because it felt like I was like, okay, she's validating that I'm like ready to move forward. So that was really cool. So that's just like an example of how you guys, you know, you never know what's gonna come from you like putting in the work and working hard and like communicating with your manager and showing your worth, like showing that you're being productive, you're being proactive, and then you'll get handed new stuff. And I think that's career growth, guys. I don't know. I was always that employee that like wanted my hand held, and you know, if people didn't assign me stuff, like I would get annoyed and I'd take it personally. And that's normal, and that comes from imposter syndrome, that comes from my anxious personality, but I feel like I've made a breakthrough, and it feels really, really good. So if you guys are feeling, you know, down at work, if you're feeling lost and confused, you're not alone. Just try these little tips that I'm giving you, and I hope that you can take inspiration from my story, and know that like this is gonna happen to you too. Like it will, I promise. So now I'm gonna be doing this new training, so that's gonna be really cool to help keep me occupied, keep me busy, and it's another thing on my resume, so we love that. That's another thing, you guys, don't be shy to taking new trainings, because you know, the more you learn, the more value you can really add. The last thing I wanna share, I know this is getting a bit long, is there was a few weeks where work was really, really slow, and I wasn't working, you know, a full like 8-hour busy day. It was kind of relaxed, and I could take long breaks. But I didn't like it. I didn't like that feeling. And I was speaking with one of my friends, and I was like, you know, should I mention this to my manager, or should I enjoy the downtime and wait for them to assign me stuff? And she was so smart. She said to me, Zoe, like, we're in a pandemic economy. You need to prove your worth. Prove your worth before they even question it, because if they question it, it's harder to backtrack and then prove it, right? Like you want them to know off the bat, like, no, Zoe adds value. So I just want to share that message with you guys, to make sure that you're adding value at work. And I'm not saying this to scare you. Like, I don't want anyone to think like, if you don't add value, you're gonna get fired. But it's just like, if you're questioning that, and if it's something you're worried about, making sure you're adding value can help ease some of that anxiety regarding like the uncertainty that comes with the pandemic. So I hope this little segment didn't scare any of you guys. I'm not trying to boast at all. I'm just really happy, and I want to share this feeling with you guys, because I know that, you know, we're really similar. You guys watch my videos because we're similar. We're in similar stages of life, and yeah, I just want to give you like the same advice that my friend gave to me. Overall, I just feel like I've been working really hard at work lately. I feel like the hard work is paying off, and it feels great. So keep at it. I know you guys can do it, and that's it. I wish I had like a more eloquent closing than that, but yeah, hopefully this was helpful for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's it. So the sun is out. It's like shining all weird. So I have a few more hours of work today, a few more calls and all of that. My day is gonna end around 6 p.m. So I'm gonna get back to it, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey you guys, it's a little bit later. It's around 6 o'clock. I just finished all of my calls. It was kind of a long afternoon, but I'm really excited. I think it will already be in motion by the time you guys are seeing this, but I'm starting to learn how to code, and I have invited you guys to join with me. Maybe you saw the video that I posted sort of announcing it, or maybe you saw my announcement on Instagram. And I've made a Slack channel, or I'm about to make a Slack channel for everyone who's joining. So I'm just so excited. Like, girls supporting girls, you know, learning new things, entering these male dominated fields. Like, let's get that gender equality up 50-50. Like, I'm so excited that, you know, so many of you guys are down, are expressing interest, and we're all gonna join, we're all gonna learn to code together. So if you missed that, if you missed the starting date, no worries, the code is still valid. So I got a 15% discount code for She Codes. So you can still register. There's like always, every week there's a new workshop that starts, and you can still register. And if you want to join the group, you can let me know in the comments, or you can email me or DM me, and I will add you to the Slack where we're all like encouraging each other and supporting each other. So don't be shy, let me know. And later on, we're gonna upgrade and do the 3-month workshop. So so excited. Like, I'm just excited to learn a new skill, like have this on my resume, have this like for myself. Like, I really want to build myself a website. You know, like there's so many things. Like, if any of you are looking for a side hustle, this could be something really cool. You know, you build your coding skills and then you can work as a freelancer. If any of you are miserable in your jobs and you want a career change, like there's just so many opportunities. And I just love it when, you know, girls supporting girls, like it's just, I don't know, I think it's really important. So I'm really happy about that. Check out She Codes. My link is down below that you can get your discount from. I think it's the only way to get a discount. So what are you waiting for? I don't know, I gotta go. So I'm so hungry. I'm still buzzing from that dirty matcha. Whatever. I think honestly this vlog might have been long enough. Do I keep going or do I end it here? What am I doing? Send help. I will end the vlog with some B-roll of like my dinner, which is probably gonna look stupid as it always does. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I am off to go hang out at a friend's house tonight, maybe watch some Selling Sunset, and just hang out. So it's gonna be a good weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. I hope you're all doing fantastic, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye. Do anything for the cash. Do anything for the cash.